Via.
Pray, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Cecily Cardew.
Cecily Cardew? What a very sweet name. Something tells me that we are going to be great friends. I like you already more than I can say. My first impression of people are never wrong.
How nice of you to like me so much after we have known each other such a comparatively short time. Pray sit down.
I may call you Cecily, may I not?
Oh, with pleasure.
And you will always call me Gwendolen, won't you?
Oh, if you wish.
Then it's all quite settled, is it not?
Oh, I hope so.
Perhaps this is like to be a favorable opportunity for my mentioning who I am. My father is Lord Bracknell. You never heard of Papa, I suppose?
Oh, I don't think so.
Outside the circle, Papa, I'm glad to say, is entirely unknown. I think that's quite as it should be. The home seems to be proper sphere for the man, and certainly once a man begins to neglect his domestic duties, he's become painfully effeminate, does he not? And I don't like that. It makes man so very attractive. Cecily, Mama, whose views of education remarkably strict, has brought me up extremely short-sighted. He's part of our system. So do you mind my looking at your dresses?
Oh, not at all, Gwendolen. I'm very fond of being looked at.
You are here on a short visit, I suppose.
Oh, no. I live here.
Really? Your mother, no doubt, or some family or relative of advanced years, resides here also?
What? Indeed. No, sorry. Oh, no. I have no mother, nor in fact, any relations.
Indeed?
My dear guardian, with the assistance of Miss Prisma, has the hardest task of looking after me.
Your guardian?
Oh, yes. I am Mr. Worthington.
Oh, it is strange. He's never mentioned to me that he had word. How secretive of him. He grows more interesting hardly. I'm not sure, however, that his news inspire me your feelings with unmixed delight. I'm very fond of you, Cecily. I've liked you ever since I met you. But I'm bound to state that now I know you are Mr. Worthington's ward. I cannot help expressing I wish you were, well, just a little older than you seem to be, and not quite so very alluring in appearance. In fact, if I may speak candidly.
Oh, pray do. I think that whenever one has anything unpleasant to say, one should always be quite candid.
Well, to speak with perfect candor, Cecily, I wish that you were fully 42, and more than usually plain for your age. Earnest has a strong, upright nature. He's very the soul of truth and honor. Disloyalty would be as impossible to him as deception. But even men of the noblest possible moral character are extremely susceptible to the influence of the physical charm of others. Modern, no less than ancient history suffers to us, with many most painful examples of what I refer to. If it were not so, indeed, history would be quite unreadable.
I beg your pardon. Gwendolen, did you say Earnest?
Yes.
Oh, but it's not Mr. Earnest Worthing who is my guardian. It is his brother, his elder brother.
Earnest never mentioned me that he had brother.
Oh, I am sorry to say that they have not been on good terms for a long time.
Ah, that counts for it. And now that I think of it, I have never heard any man mention his brother. The subject seems distasteful to I am most anxious. It would have been terrible if any cloud had come across a friendship like ours, will it not?
Oh,
of course you are quite sure that it's not Mr. Earnest Worthing who is your guardian.
quite sure. Oh, in fact, I'm going to be his...
I beg your pardon?
Oh, dearest Gwendolen, there is no reason why I should make a secret on it of you. Oh, our little country newspaper is sure to chronicle the fact next week. Mr. Earnest Worthing and I are engaged to be married.
Dearest Gwendolen! No, it is my darling. My darling Cecily, I think there must be some slight error. Mr. Earnest Worthing is engaged to me.
Quite politely.
Oh my God. I am afraid you must be under some misconception. Earnest proposed to me exactly 10 minutes ago.
It is certainly very curious, for he asked me to be his wife yesterday afternoon at 5:30. If you would care to verify the answer, pray do so. I never travel without my diary. One should always have something sensational to read in the train. I am sorry, dear Cecily, if it's any disappointment to you, but I'm afraid I have the prior claim.
I will distress me more than I can tell you, dear Gwendolen, if I cause you any mental or physical anguish, but I feel bound to point out that since Earnest proposed to you, he clearly has changed his mind.
If the poor fellow has been entrapped into any foolish promise, I shall consider it my duty to rescue him at once, and with a first hand.
Whatever unfortunate entanglement my dear boy may have got into, I will never reproach him with it after we were married.
Do you look to me, Miss Cardew, as an entanglement? You are presumptuous. When an occasion of its kind, it becomes more than a moral duty to speak one's mind. It becomes a pleasure.
Do you suggest, Miss Fairfax, that I entrap Earnest into an engagement? How dare you? This is not time for wearing this shallow mask of manners. When I see a spade, I call it a spade.
I'm glad to say that I've never seen a spade. It is obvious that our social spheres have been wildly different.
Huh?